Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. I am Amber for those of you that are new to my channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for the month of January in 2020. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel, to this video if the reading resonates with you. If you would like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down below in the description box. You can also follow me on Instagram at unveiledbyamber.com. In the new year, I will be posting discount codes, flash sales, things of that nature. So I definitely would follow if you're interested in getting a personal reading now or in the future. This particular reading this month, I am focusing on the first house, which is about the self. It's about the physical. It's about our life philosophies and opinions. It's about gateways, portals, arrivals, things of that sort. Also about our egos and our outward expressions, okay? So, I was telling Capricorn, I am using Work Your Light Oracle to pick up the strongest messages in this reading. And this is a newer deck to my collection, so I am going to read out of the book. I'm going to, of course, read the card intuitively because that's my style. But I'm going to read the messages specifically for that oracle, and then we'll get into the reading. All right, so without further ado, you know what? Actually, before I get started, Taurus, let me just say this. I was tapping into your energy, and I definitely feel a need for you to go into some meditative space. All right. I feel like I'm kind of pushing forward to get your reading done, but there was something that was very stagnant or leery, hesitant about the energy that I'm about to tap into, that I've already tapped into for you. And I was like, you know what, let me play a frequency. And at first I was already feeling like there's something going on in your heart space, and I was like, maybe I should play a heart chakra frequency. And I was like, nah, I'll just do all of the higher chakras. And so I did a higher chakra frequency, and the first thing that came on of the four is the heart chakra. Okay, so I definitely feel like you might be feeling kind of closed off. You may be in a space where you feel like people are against you. And it may not be that extreme for some of you guys. You just may be in a space where you want to protect yourself, want to protect your energy, or that's either the need. Okay. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, thank you for allowing me to be the vessel for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the month of January. What is the strongest message for Taurus? What's the strongest message for Taurus? Wow. So you have Unbound. Okay. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Very, very spot on for the energy that I've tapped into. Now, I feel like you're moving through a dark time, through some dark emotions, some dark thoughts, into a space where you feel comfortable enough to release these things. For a lot of you guys, oh, interesting enough, she has her heart pointed towards the moon. So I definitely feel like there is some cleansing of the heart space that needs to take place or is taking place. There's a need for you to purge certain things from your heart. I'm hearing authenticity. Okay, so for some of you guys, you may need to do this in a more authentic way. And when I say that, like, don't be offended, but it's because it's not that type of vibe. It's like maybe you have been thinking about certain things, you know, like of matters of the heart, relationships that you've had over this past year, those sort of things. And now you're taking time to reflect on yourself. You know, like, how did I play a part in some of these relationships that I've been a part of? How, you know, did I contribute excuse my French, to the fuckery, you know, because I do feel like Taurus, a lot of you guys have been dealing with a lot of fuckery. A lot of you guys could have been caught up in third party situations. That's not for everybody, but I am definitely getting like a meddling energy. It doesn't mean that you've been dealing with someone who had a third party, but it could have been, you know, like being in a relationship with your significant other and just experiencing some level of disturbance, you know, like dissatisfaction, that sort of thing, certain downfalls or insecurities, just basically being in a space where you want to start to examine the motives of family members, your children, friends, coworkers, colleagues, that sort of thing. And when I say, you know, doing this in a more using authenticity to express matters of the heart, this is more so like the pen, okay? The power of the pen, starting to journal, write, starting to record videos, you know, to yourself and watching them, so that you can hear yourself speak from your heart, that type of thing. Like, this is going to needing to go through to a deeper level of the way that you express yourself to yourself. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. That's what I'm getting off of this. For the most part, you know, I think it's an energy too of feeling like emotionally lost, like not knowing who to love, how to love, when to love, that sort of thing, just because you've been feeling, you know, maybe wounded by certain people that have been in your life or you've allowed in your life. Okay. But let's see what the message says. Unbound. Okay. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. It is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. This has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is a time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma of lives past. What old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, you claim them and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. The affirmation attached to this card says, I release all old stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I came here to be in the present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live in the same story. May I be unbound, forever unbound. Okay? Very, very powerful. And I mean, I told you that was the energy intuitively off of this card, because it is a very, very strong energy. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are going to go into some level of silence in order to transform what's going on, but don't be too quiet so that your soul and yourself, your mind and your body does not hear what it is that you truly desire. Okay? So let's see why this is here for Taurus. Spirit, why is the message unbound in the month of January for Taurus? Why is this here? That's too many cards. Why is unbound here? For some of you guys, a Pisces, a Gemini, a water sign could be of some sort of significance. For some of you guys, it could even be a Libra. a Leo, okay, I'm seeing here. Any of the other mutable signs as well. So Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo could be of some sort of significance, okay? Now, when I asked why this is here, they gave me 2 cards anyway, okay? I only wanted 1, but we're going to take them. You have 7th house, okay? This is the house that rules relationships, partners, companionships, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition. It also rules equilibrium, you know, like just the balance of things, that happy medium of things. It's an energy of sharing, communion, justice. Balance, you know, definitely is one of the strongest energies that comes from the 7th house, but this is also about social awareness, okay? Now, with the other card being here, trine, okay, this is about you finding some level of flow in the matters of what I just named, okay? For some of you guys, this is definitely about some level of like a love triangle, or, okay, for others of you, I'm also just feeling an energy of what you're connected to when it comes to your relationships and things of that nature. Okay, I feel like you're feeling a bit undervalued, okay, underweighted, okay. That's kind of like, I don't know why I just got the vision of like a boxer, right? That's in the ring, or it's about to take the ring. Not really take the ring, actually. This is like a boxer when he's first going, I don't know what they call it, but it's like when they're going through their first session of being weighed so that they can be classified as a heavyweight, you know, a midweight, that sort of thing, right? And I'm just feeling like for some of you guys, you're feeling that you may have been underweighed, okay? And interestingly enough, although most boxers go into this session alone, they're weighed alone, they're classified alone, this particular energy is you being underweighed in the event of others. Okay, in the comparison or the flow of others, your connection to others. Okay, some of you guys definitely could be dealing with an air sign. Just the fact that I don't know what it is about flow or air right now. This could just be you processing your thoughts into emotion. Okay, yeah, it definitely could be your thoughts processing into some level of emotion, because you have trine here, which is a watery energy, okay, but it's bringing emotions to the surface. You're thinking of them because they're being brought to the surface so that you can eventually release them, okay? Now let's move on. Being drawn to use these for those wanted to show up. Yeah, so I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to put them back, but I feel like they're spot on. You have the 10 of swords here, 5 of swords, okay? Eclipse energy, okay, which is very, very significant because we are about to see the last eclipse of this decade. It's going to be happening in Capricorn. This is also very heavy air energy, Gemini, Aquarius to be specific. But I definitely feel like you're reaching a phase. You've come to some sort of place in the battle where you're seeing your opponent run off, you're seeing your opponent leave, and it's more so like, wow, thank you, Spirit. So how I was giving you like this metaphoric explanation of the vision I just had with this boxer, right, being underweighted. I think that in the past you may have seen or accepted it as some sort of insecurity, right? But now you're at a place where you were able to beat the opponent because of the fact that you were underweighed, and that same insecurity has become some level of a victory, and it's provoking a change of thoughts, a change of perception in you, okay? So wow, very, very strong energy for some of you guys. This could definitely be about some sort of soulmate. It could be about some sort of twin flame connection that you are experiencing on an emotional or in the dream space. That type of energy. You could be having dreams about someone. You know, for a lot of you guys, I'm feeling an energy too where you may have left some sort of decision up to another person. And this person could have been heavily guarded, okay, when it came to their emotions, when it came to just being their authentic self, okay? Definitely could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with someone who's in the shadow energy of, you know, being an Aquarius. Now, earlier when I was saying that I feel like you were underweighted in the event of your opponent, in the presence or the comparison of your opponent, what I just heard is one of the reasons why you were underweighted is because you have no longer are you in the future, okay? This could be, some of you guys could be ahead of the energy or behind the energy, but I'm feeling an energy of being underweighted also because that person has continued to carry on burdens, okay? Carry on things that weigh them down, thoughts that weigh them down. This is somebody who's in a very low vibrational energy and you've gone through some sort of healing process, okay? Ten of Swords is the minor arcana to death, okay? Very powerful change, okay, is on the horizon. They're like, I wish you would put them cards back in the deck. Okay, I'm going to put them up here. Tell me why the Ten of Swords would be here for Taurus. Oh. Ah. Now, that's funny. If I had fell out the chair, that would have been, it wouldn't have been that funny, but I wouldn't have re-recorded this video. I would have got up. Now, what's so crazy is that's like literally the dichotomy of the energy that you're in right now. It's like you definitely know that there's been some level of defeat. And I think that, you know, for most of you guys, it's definitely surrounding relationships, family members, co-workers, lovers, that sort of thing. And I was talking about, you know, like the metaphoric example of being a fighter, you know, and it's kind of like if you did take some sort of defeat, some type of fall or whatever the case may be, I definitely see you getting back up. All right. Now, when I asked why the Ten of Swords would be here, you had the Empress in reverse. Okay. But as she started, interesting because the card fell and then I'm falling after it. She turned upward, okay, into the Empress, okay? This is definitely an energy of healing, hope, inspiration. This is your energy in your highest vibration, Taurus. This is the Empress. This is Taurus, Libra energy, okay? So, you know, I definitely feel like a lot of you guys in the month of January, you're going to be focused on mowing your lawn, okay? Making sure that the grass is cut low enough for you to be able to identify snakes on the journey moving forward, okay? Tell me one more thing about the Empress being here. Interesting, okay? Two of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse. There goes that moon again, okay? That energy of her taking her emotions to the moon, taking her emotions to the water, bringing, you know, headed to some sort of release. I feel like this is you reflecting on a place that you used to be, but in a very feminine way, regardless of gender. I think that the message I just read you too, it said something about softening. This is definitely that vibration to go from something so like rugged, barren, that sort of thing, into a calmer water, okay? Now, I definitely do feel like some of you guys may be dealing with a twin flame. You might be dealing with, you know, a soulmate of some sort. For some of you guys, this could even have to do with your children, okay? But having the Two of Cups here, okay, with the Two of Swords, like I said, I feel like you left somebody else to make a decision about something. There's something brighter on this horizon, okay? And I'm also feeling an energy too that for some of you guys, you could have been dealing with someone who has a moon in Cancer, moon in Gemini, Moon in any of the other water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. They could have a moon in Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Also, they could have a moon in Aquarius. Okay, moon in Libra. Very, very heavy energies here. But the person that you are dealing with or once was dealing with, and I think that this was a person maybe you were in the pursuit of at one point prior to you reaching this Empress energy, this Empress status, right? Because when I look at this side, it's almost like at one point you did leave your throne, okay? You left your throne for something that maybe was already in the process of dying out. And I think that you came to some sort of realization that this person was in a third-party situation. For some of you guys, you could be very, very, very intuitive, okay? Some of the answers that you've been seeking about this person in friendships, you know, other relationships and things like that that they have had or are having, you've found the answers in your dreams. And if that's the case for some of you guys, if you've been having very vivid dreams lately, I definitely would not ignore them. I wouldn't wake up and carry on or continue on my day just like, oh yeah, I had good sleep, I had a dream last night. No, what did you discover in your dreams? Okay, that may be something that you want to ask yourself in the waking moments of the morning. Okay, now Taurus, for some of you guys too, you're going to have some sort of option to choose between someone who you have basically ended things with or something fell apart. Like I said, for a lot of you guys, like you left someone to make some sort of decision or take some sort of action in bringing things into balance. There's definitely a duality here. The sun and the moon is here. And I feel like you're taking time to make a decision now about who it is that you're planning to cut off. Because it's interesting, like you look at this Two of Swords, right? You're sitting, you're not moving, you're, you know, just evaluating your emotions. And then I feel like you get some level of courage, okay? You got 2 swords down, okay? Not being indecisive about something because you already know. And then there's an energy of 2 swords up. In the energy, here, though, it's like there's some level of accepting a defeat with somebody. But let me find out what's... Yeah, there's like whatever defeat that you accepted with a person or you're planning to take with a person is in your best interest. Transformation will come through it. Self-love will come through it. A new offer, a new romantic gesture will come of it. Okay, when you look at this Two of Swords energy, or I'm sorry, this Two of Cups energy, what you have back here in the shadow is the Ace of Cups. Something's coming to light, okay, which is definitely what eclipse energy is about. It's about being blocked off, okay, from something that is true, okay. Definitely a reconciliation energy here. Somebody could be coming back, okay. And I think that it's for a final test is for you to make a decision about what you plan on investing in it in the future, okay? What's the energy of the Ace of Cups here? Wow. Yep, the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Ace of Swords, okay? So a brand new venture, a brand new passion, brand new start, okay? Definitely going to be triumphant. You have 3 aces here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. I think that there's somebody, too, who may have left away from you in the past. I feel like you have an energy, you have a history with both of these people. One of them you've known longer, okay? That person may be Cancer, Gemini, specifically in their Venus. There could be Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Gemini. Or, yeah, I said Libra. And then for others of you, the other person may have Venus in Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or even fire. Okay, they could have fire in their Venus sign. Regardless of the fact, though, whoever it is that you have less history with, I see a new beginning with them. What's the energy of the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands here? Let me ask again. Why is the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands here? Ooh. Queen of Swords. Okay. Queen of Swords. Choosing. Okay. Are you going to be choosing passion or truth? It's basically what is here. And I feel like you're going to end up choosing the truth. You're going to choose to communicate about something. This is still this Two of Swords energy playing out here. Making some sort of decision moving forward with it and standing on it very firmly. For some of you guys, this could even have something to do with your children, the father of your children. I think that for some of you guys too, if you were dealing with a water sign, they may have been very emotionally immature, and I think that you were very emotionally giving at one point, and now the tables have turned where this person wants to give to you emotionally, but you've grown cold. Okay, definitely grown cold. Let's see. What would be Taurus's opinion of this situation? It's not funny, but death, okay? It's over. It's over. Some of you guys, this could have to do with a Capricorn as well. A Scorpio, a Capricorn, again, Gemini, heavy Gemini energy. Because I want to say that I asked Capricorn, or I asked what was Capricorn becoming conscious of. And it was the death card. So it's like your opinion of this situation is death. There's an old way of being that you don't want to be that way anymore. And whoever's on the receiving end of this is realizing, it's becoming conscious. It's coming to their conscious space that this is over. Definitely grown cold, okay? Coming through the clouds. Yeah, level of clarity about a situation. What's the energy of death for Taurus? Yeah, so you have the Hermit here in reverse, coming out as an issue. I definitely feel like there's still some level of enlightenment that you're seeking. Or you know, it's an energy of having sought this clarity for too long. For some of you guys, you could be thinking of a Virgo or a Sagittarius. That could be of some sort of significance, but I cannot tell you enough that there is a lot of Gemini energy, period. There's a lot of mutable energy. Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius. Okay? There's something about, it's something that you were passionate about at one point. It could have been someone who you were sexually attracted to at one point. There's either, you know, a level of healing that never took place and will never take place about this situation, or there's a new cycle that's gonna end up opening up because someone reached the truth. Not all this full moon energy. Full moons are going to be very significant. Yeah, definitely a level of immaturity, even a bit of impulsiveness. Wisdom is very much so needed in this situation, and I'm glad that the Queen of Swords is here, because that sword of truth is also indication of wisdom. Okay, when we start to write things down and face the truth about things, it does ultimately invoke wisdom into our life, a better understanding, and I feel like that's what needs to be focused on right now. Okay, what's going on in the physical realm for Taurus? Yeah, Three of Cups. Okay, definitely some level of reconnection, a lot of transformation, happiness. Okay, a lot of abundance. Definitely you deciding that you have the offer to give, and it's not you that's waiting on an offer to be given. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're removing yourself, taking your love from someone of the past and giving it to someone in a newer situation. You have a Six of Cups vibration here with the Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Ace of Cups. taking your love away from somebody and giving it to somebody else. That's what's going on in the physical realm, okay? What's going on in the conscious mind? What is Taurus going to become conscious of in January? Yeah, so you have the sun here in reverse. That's interesting because the lovers wanted to come out with it. So sun here in reverse, and then interestingly enough, you have the lovers here with the sun in it. So definitely I'm feeling like there's a change of face here where you maybe once thought there was hope with someone, somebody who has a knight energy, which is also that mutable energy again, okay? There's somebody who you had a lot of hope for, you had some level of wish for, you know, like marriage, commitment, that sort of thing, settling down, coming together. Like, there's death to that. There's death to that. And with that death is a rebirth of a relationship or a new birth cycle, an opening cycle for you to find love. That's what you are. That's what you're going to end up becoming conscious of, okay, in January. Tell me what Taurus is going to be awakening to on a soul level. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, okay, that you don't really want to juggle. This is Two of Pentacles in reverse. You know, normally the Two of Pentacles forward is about also communication, bringing some level of like lightheartedness. With this being in reverse, okay, there is an energy, like I said, of reconciliation. There's an energy of karma, but it's something that you're putting behind you. There's something that you're closing out. Whoever this is, I feel like you had a very sexual relationship, or they have a very sexual nature. There's a player energy here. Twos are going to be very significant, okay? Two. Going to be very significant. It's an energy of duality, bringing things into balance, okay? Tell me what's the energy of this Two of Pentacles, please. What's the energy of the Two of Pentacles? It's the Ace of Pentacles. Choosing to plant your seeds somewhere abundant. You have all the aces out here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. You have all the aces here. If you were hoping for some new beginning, definitely it's coming. This is also now vice versa for the cross watcher too, because now that I'm looking at this Two of Pentacles energy, and I said that some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, this person could have a rising moon, sun in Capricorn, wherever. They could have a significant placement in Capricorn, okay? This person may have finally chose you. How would Taurus feel about this choice that's been made? How would Taurus feel about this? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Page of Wands. Definitely feeling like you want to walk away from it. This is someone who is coming back from the dead. Whoever finally made this choice, I think that they took a very long time, and there's a lack of passion now and this energy. I would definitely watch Capricorn's reading if some of you guys are dealing with a Capricorn, okay? Now, let me see. Let's get you some advice. Actually, let me see. What's the outcome of Taurus situation in January? The outcome. What's the outcome? Spirit, what's the outcome? The Six of Cups. Told you the Six of Cups was definitely a vibration. You have the Fool here with the Magician, okay? So definitely there's a new beginning that has manifested, that will manifest. Something's coming to light. Some of you guys may be coming closer to a fixed sign. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, another Taurus, or someone is coming in closer to you. Definitely there could have been an offer that you got rid of. Oh my gosh, like, yeah, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, definitely go and watch their reading, okay? Because they had Ace of Cups, but it hit the ground. And I'm looking at the Fool here, which I feel like is more so your energy, there's a cup knocked over. But you're looking onward to the Six of Cups. Some level of happiness, some level of like a reconciliation, a reconnection with someone, possibly a water sign, okay? It's something that you manifested. Oh. I have never realized that. I have had these cards for a really long time, but this particular magician has the candle burning at both ends. Twin flame or no? Or no, okay? Nine of Pentacles here, Queen of Pentacles. That's a Ten of Pentacles vibration. I'm telling you. Like Empress status, this is an upgrade, okay? Whoever it is that you're moving towards, it's an upgrade. This is definitely coming into the 3D because I'm looking at this Ace of Cups, okay? Now I'm seeing this Ace of Cups a couple of different ways. Like this is an Ace of Cups that I feel like could have had like a very good level of potential, but it's like when this person's message comes in or when this love actually transforms, it's too late. And then whoever it is that is chasing you, vice versa for the cross watcher, whoever it is that's chasing Taurus, okay? This is an energy of it just being a memory now at this point, okay? Nine of Pentacles, though, this is a new start, a new level of transformation being received or accepted. Like even her, it's like she was already in the process of moving towards something more abundant. Being single, happiness of being single. There's a lot of fertility here, okay, Taurus? So just be mindful of that. Definitely someone is going to be in deep, deep thought about how they fucked up with this situation, okay? Tell me what the advice is for Taurus in the month of January. The advice. Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, this is full moon in Pisces. Like I told you, full moons are going to be very, very significant. You have take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. External energy. Full moon in Gemini. The answers that you need are coming. Okay, definitely a twin flame vibration here. Oh, I know what I did for Capricorn. I asked what the energy of this advice is. What's the energy of balancing spirituality and practicality for Taurus? Yeah, Tower in reverse. Okay, so it's a level of moving beyond false accusations. Yep, there it goes. Ten of Wands. Like I told you, somebody's been refusing to release certain burdens. They've been weighed down. And somebody got their weight up. Balancing spirituality and practicality here. This is also an energy of, you know, like going back to the beginning of the messages where I told you that you were underweighed. Let me show you. You were only underweighed or underestimated in the past because somebody had something extra, okay? They were guarded. They had somebody else on the side. There's something extra about the way that this person is, their actual essence of being. There's something extra about it, okay? And even in your nakedness, in your most vulnerable stages, you still overweighed this person. Now, with the Ten of Wands here, I feel like this is about you getting your weight up, okay? All right. That's your reading, Taurus. Hopefully this has brought you a lot of clarity, love, and light to you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, especially if the messages resonate. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so on my website. The information is down below in the description box. See you guys next year.